Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of biology. And of course, today we're going to look further into the study of the plant kingdom. All right, and we're looking into the spermatophytes in this occasion. And after we are done, we now take questions from the O3 Schools JAMB app to test your knowledge about what we just learned. It's very, very expedient that you do not skip any part of this video, because most of you are used to doing that, and you are not helping yourselves. Because if you do not stay to the part where you start answering questions so that you understand how JAMB said their question, then you are doing yourself a whole lot of harm. All right, so we're going to take questions from the O3 Schools JAMB app, and know that this video tutorial is brought to you by the O3 Schools JAMB app. It is the one and only thing, or one and only resource that you need to succeed in your examination. All right, so it has all the past questions for all the subjects inside one application, and some other wonderful features that have been designed to make you succeed in your exam. Like we have the classroom feature where you can study lecture notes and take tests according to the JAMB syllabus. All right, so after you study a particular topic, then you take tests on that topic according to the JAMB syllabus. Then you know that you are done with that topic. You go to the next topic again, and of course you go to the next topic and like that until you are done with your study. You also have the question search feature. It aids your reading, because after you have read about a particular topic, you may want to go and see more questions, or apart from the one that has been set for you in the test in the classroom feature. Okay, so once you just search by subject, you see the question by topic, you see the question that JAMB has set under that particular topic for you to answer. All right, and then we have the UTME challenge. That one is the bomb. Okay, it's a challenge that will conduct for all students that are writing JAMB for a particular year. You compete with your mates, you win prizes. Apart from winning prizes, you are getting used to how JAMB said that question. Apart from getting used to how JAMB said that question, you are going to see your results released every week. It's a mock exam every week, every Saturday by 10 a.m. You have to participate in that challenge. You are winning prizes, you are seeing JAMB questions, you are getting used to how JAMB said that question, you are seeing your result every week, helping you to track your progress or preparation for the main exam, and so wonderful picture of building your confidence toward the main one exam. So please, you do not want to joke with the app, go to Play Store right now. It is being displayed on your screen. Download, search for O3 Schools JAMB app and download it. After you have downloaded, you need to activate it for a one-time fee of 3,000 naira. It is not scam. All right, so after you have downloaded the app, click on activate. Okay, and at the top you see where they wrote buy activation key. Once you click on buy activation key, you will see 3 modes of payment. One, you can use your ATM card to pay online. Once you use the ATM card, your app will be automatically open for you. All right, they also have, of course, by transfer. You can transfer to the O3 Schools app account. Make sure you are transferring to O3 Schools. The name of the account is O3 School. All right, so make sure you are transferring to that account number, and after you have made your transfer, you do not even need to call anybody. All right, you just need to send the receipt of that payment. The receipt, send it to this number on WhatsApp: 09121515246. All right, so once you send the receipt to this number on WhatsApp, or you'll be attended to immediately. You can call if you want to call, but I'm telling you that you don't even need to call. All right, so just send the receipt, forward the receipt to this number. If you do not have an account, go to a POS. All right, give them the account number and give them the money. They will pay it and they will give you a printout. Snap that printout and send to us. Or even if you don't have an account, your father can pay for you, your mother can pay for you, anybody around you can pay for your activation. All we need is the evidence that you have paid, which is the receipt. All right, just send to us or call us after making your payment. All right, so please engage on that app now, start practicing and start preparing for your examination. So let's go back to spermatophytes. Okay, so now, the spermatophytes, they are seed-bearing. Okay, they are seed-bearing plants. Or I will say the spermatophytes, also known as phanerogams. The plant kingdom is divided into two. We have the phanerogams, and then we also have what we call the cryptogram. We also have what we call the cryptogram. Okay, now the phanerogams, right? They are They are the seed-bearing plant. They are the flowering and the seed-bearing plants. The phanerogams are the flowering and the seed-bearing plant. Flowering and seed-bearing plant. While the cryptograms, they are They are the seed-bearing plants and the non-flowering plants. All right. So you must take note of of both of them. All right. So the phanerogams are They are the spermatophytes are called the phanerogams, because they are seed-bearing and they are flowering. All right. Then they comprises those plants that produce seeds. Hence, they are commonly referred to as seed-bearing plants. That is why we call them the seed-bearing plants. Okay, so the phanerogams are what comprises those plants that produce what? Seeds, that produce seeds. Hence, they are called the what? The seed-bearing plants. And these Spermatophytes themselves are divided into what? Two, well, the Angiosperms and what? And the Gymnosperms. And over the course of this video, this is what I'm going to be talking about: the Angiosperms and what? And the Gymnosperms. All right. Now, the Angiosperms are the most diverse and advanced group of land plants. They are the most diverse and advanced group of what? Land plants. And again, the Angiosperms, they are vascular, right? Already you know that they are vascular, and of course they are what? They are seed-bearing. They are vascular and what? And seed-bearing. And their body parts are differentiated into distinct what parts? They are like the root, the stem, the leaves, and so on and so forth. All right. So their body parts are differentiated into distinct parts. They are seed-bearing. They are vascular. And of course, their seeds are enclosed within the fruit. The seeds of Angiosperms are enclosed within what? The fruit. All right. They are widely distributed and varying what? In sizes. Like we have what? The Wolffia. Like the Wolffia, for example. We have what? The Wolffia. W-O, let me write it boldly, sorry. W-O-L-L-F-I-A. Like the Wolffia is what? Is 0.1 what? Centimeter in size. 0.1 centimeter. It's very small. It's very small. Okay, the Wolffia is what? Is very small. 0.1 what? Centimeter. They also have what we call the Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. I'm taking care so that we do not clean your notes. For those of you who need notes to what to study, in biology, you need to what? Read your notes over and over again. That's why we are adopting this method of teaching, so that what? You can what? Have notes, and then you can what? Go over them again after the class, and can be able to what? To study over and over again. They have what? The Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is what? Over what? 100 meter tall. Okay, eucalyptus tree is what? Over 100 meter tall. So the angiosperm, they vary in sizes. Okay, like the Wolffia, which is just 0.1 centimeter, and of course the eucalyptus, which is what? Around 100 meter was tall. All right, so those are what? Angiosperm. They are seed-bearing. They are vascular. Their body parts are differentiated into what? Distinct parts. Okay, all right. Now, angiosperms are divided into what? Two. Well, what? The monocotyledon and the what? And the dicotyledon. All right. Of course, monocotyledon meaning what? They have what? One seed leaf or what? Cotyledon. Dicotyledon meaning they have what? Two seed leaf or what? Cotyledon. That's so. After this, after we are done with this first phase, we are going to see the differences between what? Dicots and what? And monocots to round up with the class. You see a lot of questions coming out from that angle in your in your exam. So please do not joke with this. And please do not forget to like this video. If you are not liking this video, what you are doing is very wrong. You cannot watch this video and not like it. All right. So please click on that like button. That hand that's like this. Just click on it. It's free to do it now. So just click on the like button. After clicking on the like button, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. All right. So that place where they wrote subscribe, just click on it. Finish. You are not paying. It's free. It's just so that whenever we release a new video, you'll be made to know. You get a notification on your phone that O3 Schools has just published a new video. Please do not do not fail to subscribe, and do not fail to share this video. Don't be stingy with it. All right, share it to your classmates, share it to your class groups. Let everyone keep learning, and let us all keep winning. All right. So angiosperms are divided into two classes. We have the monocotyledon and we have the dicotyledon. All right. So we are going to see the difference between dicots and monocots very, very soon. Now, examples of monocots are corn, wheat, rice, lilies, all right, bananas, ginger, and and onions. While examples of of dicots are what? Is hibiscus. We have Apomia batatas. Do you know what Apomia batatas is? That is what? Sweet potato. Apomia batatas is sweet potato. Then we have Carica papaya. You don't know Carica papaya? I'm sure you do. All right. So those are examples of Of dicots. Okay. Then while examples of monocots are corn, wheat, rice, lilies, bananas, ginger, and and onions. All right. Now let's go to the gymnosperms. Gymnosperms are plants with naked seeds. They are plants with naked seeds, all right? They do not bear flowers, all right? But their seeds are borne on special structures known as what? As cones. Go over that again. Gymnosperms are plants with naked seeds. They do not bear flowers. Their seeds are borne on special structures known as cones. Now, a leafy green sporophyte contains what? Cones. Generate cones rather that what? Contains the male and female what? Gametophytes. Okay? A leafy green what? Sporophyte generates what? Cones containing the male and female what? Gametophytes. Now, the female cone is bigger than the male cone. Okay, like these cones now we're talking about, the female cone is bigger than the one at the male cone, and those female cones, they are located what? Higher up in the tree. No girls now who go they find them as men. We're always looking for them up and down. All right, so the female cones, they are bigger, they are the big girls, and what? They are located what? Higher up what? In the trees. Okay, of what? Of these gymnosperms. All right, now what happens is that the male cones contains what we call the microporophyls. Microporophyls. Let me write that down somewhere. Contains what we call what? Microporophyls. Microsporophyls. Okay, the male cones contain what we call what? The microsporophyls. All right, this microsporophyls is what produces what? The male what? Gametes. It's what produces the male what? Gametes. And now, after what? The male gamete has been produced, it has to what? Go to the what? To the female gamete higher up in the tree. And how does this what? Do that? How does it reach, or how does it get to the what? To the what? To those what? Female cones up in the tree? They get there by what we call what? Wind. Wind what? Carries those male what? Cones to what? To meet what? The female what? Cones for what? For reproduction. So that is what happens what? In the gymnosperm. They are what? They are plants. They are plants with what? With naked seeds, and they do not bear flowers. All right, their seeds are born on special structures that we call what? Cones. Now, examples of gymnosperms include the dicots. All right, the dicots. We have the conifers. We have the ginkgos, and examples of conifers are pine, fir, and what? And spruce. All right. So these are what? Examples of what? Or gymnosperms. So just commit them to memory. Dicots, conifers, ginkgos. Examples of conifers are pine, fir, and what? And spruce. Now, please, if you have not liked this video, what I'm doing is very wrong. Click on the like button right now. As you are watching this video, click on the like button, and also subscribe to this channel. And make sure you are sharing these videos to your friends. Now, let's see the differences between dicotyledon and what? And monocotyledon. Okay, so let's see the angiosperms. Differences between dicots and monocots. Okay, after we have seen the differences, we'll now what? Attempt questions from the one and only O3 Schools JAMB application. All right, so now let's see differences between monocots and dicots. All right, let us do that in a tabular form. Okay, so let's see dicots, dicotyledon. Okay, then this one is monocot. Okay, now the major differences between what? Monocot and what? And dicots differs in what? In their roots, in their stems. All right, in their stem, rather, in their leaves, their flowers, and what? And their seeds. Okay, the differences between what? Dicots and monocots what? Are what? Based on what? On this. The differences occur what? In their roots, in their stem, in their leaves, in their flowers, and what? And their seeds. Okay, now let's see the first one that we should know about what? The dicots. They bear 2 seed leaves and cotyledon. Number 1, they bear 2 seed leaves and cotyledon. Okay, they bear what? 2 seed leaves and what? 2 what? Cotyledon. All right, while what? The monocots, they bear what? 1 seed leaf. They bear 1 seed leaf and what? Cotyledon. Okay, so this one bear 2 seed leaves and cotyledon, while this one bear 1 seed leaf and what? And cotyledon. Now, also, their vascular bundles are arranged in a regular pattern. For the dicot, their vascular bundles, all right, are arranged, right, in a regular pattern. Okay, why for the what? For the monocotyledon, the vascular bundles of their stem are what? Are scattered. Okay, the vascular bundle of their stem is scattered. All right. Okay. All right. So this is what the second difference between what the dicot and the monocot. Number one, we say they bear two seed leaves. Okay, and cotyledon. This one bear one seed leaf and cotyledon. Then two, we say the vascular bundles are arranged in irregular pattern, while this one, the vascular bundle of their stem is what? Is scattered. Also, the floral parts exist in groups of 4 or 5. But 3, their floral parts, I'm talking about their flowers now. The floral parts exist in groups of 4 or 5. Okay, now this one for the monocotyledon, the floral part what exists in group of what? 3 or multiples of 3. Okay, the floral parts exist in groups of 3 or multiple of what? Of 3. Okay, so we have seen what? 3 differences now. 1, they bear 2 seed leaves and cotyledon. 2, they why this one bear what? 1 seed leaf and cotyledon. Then 2, the vascular bundles are what? Arranged in a regular pattern. This one, the vascular bundles are what? The vascular bundle of the stem are scattered. Then 3, the floral part exists in group of 4 or 5. Why this one, the floral part exists in group of what? Of 3 or multiple of 3. Now, also their leaves, the leaves. Okay, sorry, it's marker. Their leaves are arranged in a branched network. Okay, why this one number 4? Sorry, it is kind of leaving the line. All right, this one's their leaves. Okay, their leaves, they have what? Parallel venation. They have parallel venation. Okay, you know what venation, right? This, right? So this one, their leaves are arranged in a what? In a branched network. Okay, why this one, their leaves what? Have what? Parallel venation. Okay, in a parallel manner. Okay, their leaves are arranged in a parallel manner. This one, what? They are arranged in what? In a branched network. Okay, so I talk about this their seed. I talk about what? Their stem. Talk about the flowers. Okay, I talk about the leaves. Okay, now also another difference between what? The dicot and the monocot is that they possess a taproot system. They possess a tap root system. Okay, so the dicot what possess what? A taproot system, while the monocot possess what you call what? They possess a fibrous root system. Okay, this one they possess what? A taproot system, while this one possess what? A fibrous what? Root what? System. Then of course, lastly, one of the other differences that we have between what dicot and monocot is that this one, the dicot what have what? Secondary growth, while what? The monocots do not have what? Secondary growth. They do not show secondary growth at all. While what? The dicots show secondary growth, while the monocot do not show secondary growth. Okay, they show secondary growth. Okay, and this one number 6, they do not show secondary growth. All right, so now I'm going to go over what these differences was again. Okay, now dicots, they bear 2 seed leaves and cotyledon. Monocots, they bear 1 seed leaf and cotyledon. 2, the vascular bundles are arranged in a regular pattern. All right, the vascular bundles are arranged in a regular pattern. Here, the vascular bundle of the stem is what? Is scattered. Okay, now 3, the floral parts exist in groups of 4 or 5. This one, the floral parts exist in groups of 3 or multiples of 3. Now, 4, their leaves are arranged in a branched network. This one, they have a parallel wall venation. Their leaves are arranged in a parallel wall manner. All right, now 5, they possess a taproot system, while this one, they possess a fibrous root system. Okay, and of course, we say dicots show what secondary growth, while what monocot do not show secondary what growth. Okay, so we have what 6 differences between what monocot and dicot that you are expected to commit to memory. All right, so please make sure what you do. Now let's go to the O3 School JAMB app, and so that I will show you that our question do surely come from what? From this simple thing and this small thing that we have done. Okay, now I'm going to get my application. All right, I'm going to launch it. O3 School JAMB app. The questions will be displayed on the screen, so you do not have anything to worry about. Then let's see a question from 2012, number 6. 2012, number 6. They say plants that show secondary growth are usually found among, okay, plants that show secondary growth, which are what? The dicots, the dicotyledons. Plants that show, which are what? They are spermatophytes, isn't it? Now they say A, Pteridophytes, B, Pteridophytes, C, Monocotyledons, D, dicotyledons. And our correct answer there will be what? Will be cotyledons. Okay, they show secondary growth. Okay, plants that show secondary growth are usually found among the what? The dicotyledons. Okay, in the beginning of the class, I just said that the plant kingdom is divided into what? 2. Then we have what? The phanerogames and what? And the cryptogams. Okay, and I said also one thing, important things you know, that I said that what the phanerogames was, they are flowering and seed bearing. Okay, while the cryptograms are what? Non-flowering and what? Non-seed bearing. Okay, examples of what? Of cryptograms. Or cryptograms include what? The Talophyta, the Bryophyta and the Pteridophyta. Okay, so the Spermatophytes, they are what? They are the seed-bearing what? Seed-bearing what group. Okay, now let's continue. A 2000 question. This is a 2000 question. This is a 2000 question 3. Year 2000 question 3. It said, which of the following features are all associated with monocots? Which of the following features are all associated with monocot? Why you should what? Make sure you commit all this to memory. All right. They say A, fibrous root system. Do monocots have fibrous root system? Yes, they do. Branch network of veins. Do they have branch network of veins? No. Okay, they have a parallel venation, as you can see here. So that is why B will be very, very wrong. And then one seed leaf. They do have one seed leaf. Okay, so B, they say fibrous root system. Do they have fibrous root system? Yes, they do. Then 2 seed leaves. Do they have 2 seed leaves? No, they don't. Okay, so that's, I said, made that option very wrong. So C, they said 1 seed leaf. Do they have 1 seed leaf? Yes, they do. Petals in 3 or groups of 3s. Is that right or wrong? Yes, they do. Then parallel venation of leaves. True or false? True. So our correct answer there will be option C. Now let's see option D, and what makes it wrong? 1 seed leaf, correct. Net veined leaves and petals in trees of multiples of 3. Okay, which are not net veined. Okay, we say what? They have what? Parallel what? Venation. Okay, so our correct answer there will be what? Will be option what? Option C. Now let's see another question. This is a 2005 question, number 4. They said Angiosperms and Gymnosperms belong to the class A, Schizophyta, B, Spermatophytes, C, Pteridophyta, and D, Bryophyta. And of course, you know that Angiosperm and what? Gymnosperm belong to what? To the Spermatophytes. Okay, they are the seed-bearing what? Plants. They are the seed-bearing what? Plants. All right, now do I have one more? Okay, so this is a 2011 question, number 4. They say seed plants are divided into Trichophytes and ferns. If you see B, Angiosperm and Gymnosperms, C, Monocotyledons and dicotyledons, then D, Talophytes and Bryophytes. Of course, seed plants are divided into what? The Angiosperm and the what? And the Gymnosperms. Okay, so please you must take note of that. If you see this question, this 2005 question and this 2011 question, you can see they are similar. That's why you need to understand how JAMB said question. JAMB may not necessarily just repeat the question word to word. Okay, they may just rephrase it and reset it in another way. In 2005, they said Angiosperm and Gymnosperm belong to the class, which is what? Now Spermatophytes. Okay, in this one, they say seed plants are divided into Angiosperm and Gymnosperm. So you see all the same thing we're talking about, but if you do not know it, you do not know it. Okay, so please download the O3 School JAMB app today. Start practicing on the app. Download it, activate it, pay for it. Pay. The price for success is not cheap. So pay for it, activate it, study vigorously like your life depends on it, and you see yourself at the top. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.